This cereal is marketed straight at your kids as part of a balanced breakfast. It ranked dead last. Stay until the end. I'll show you which one and what to put in the bowl instead. Today I ranked 12 cereals from best to worst. Let's go. Subscribe and hit the bell. Starting off, steel-cut oats. This is the king, no debate. The whole oat grain is cut into pieces with a steel blade. That's it. The structure stays intact. The fiber and nutrients are all still there. Slow to digest, slow to raise blood sugar. You eat a bowl and you're full for hours. The downside? 20 to 30 minutes to cook. Not a grab-and-go option. But if you have the time, nothing on this list comes close. A real champion. Moving on, muesli, the unsweetened kind. Rolled oats, dried fruit, nuts, seeds, mixed together. Nothing industrial. You can see every ingredient. Nothing pulverized. Nothing reformed. The fiber, the healthy fats, the protein, all still there. Nothing destroyed them. The downside, it softens in milk fast. No long crunch. And the sweetened supermarket versions? Loaded with added sugar. Different product entirely. Look for the plain kind. Short ingredient list. Oats first. Very beneficial, and most people walk right past it. Next up, plain rolled oats. Whole oat grains steamed and flattened. Simple, effective. The structure is mostly intact. The beta-glucan fiber is what makes oats worth eating. It helps with cholesterol. Keeps blood sugar steady. Several studies confirm it. The trade-off versus Cheerios? 5 minutes in the microwave. The catch? Instant oats are a different product. Pre-cooked, finely cut. They digest faster. Blood sugar spikes higher. Go for old-fashioned rolled, not instant. Good. And the next few? They start to look healthy, but aren't always what they seem. Let's keep going. Shredded wheat. Whole wheat cooked, shredded into strands, and baked. That's the entire process. You can see the wheat fibers in every biscuit. The grain structure isn't completely destroyed. One ingredient, whole grain wheat. No fortification needed. The wheat's nutrients are mostly still there. The downside? It tastes like cardboard, without fruit or a drizzle of honey. That's what actual wheat tastes like. We've been so conditioned by sweetened cereals that plain grain feels boring. Boring is honest. Good. Leaning very good. Moving on. Bran flakes. The bran is the outer layer of the wheat grain. That's where most of the fiber lives. So bran flakes deliver more fiber than most cereals. That's a real plus. The downside? Still processed flakes, not whole grain. And the sodium? Higher than you'd expect for something that looks plain. Check the label on your specific brand. Acceptable. Solid fiber source, nothing more. Stick with me, because the next few look healthier than they are. Next. Plain Cheerios. Here's the honest version. The oat flour is extruded into O shapes. The grain structure is gone. But the base ingredient is still oats, and oat fiber survives the process reasonably well. Low sugar, no artificial colors. For a processed cereal, not the worst outcome. The catch? Oat flour reformed into shapes, not actual oats. And the honey, nut, or fruit versions? Enough sugar to change the picture entirely. Plain only. Acceptable. Barely. Let's keep going. Cornflakes. The original processed cereal. Been around since 1894. Corn ground into flour, formed into dough, flattened, and toasted. The grain structure is gone. Practically no fiber. High glycemic index. A bowl raises blood sugar fast. The one upside, plain cornflakes have almost no added sugar. The problem is what people add. Fine as a base for something else, not a nutritional win on its own. Occasionally fine. From here down, it gets worse, and the worst is still coming. Moving on, Special K. Marketed as the healthy cereal, the weight loss cereal, the one for people who care. Here's what it actually is. Rice and wheat flour extruded into thin flakes, then toasted. Less sugar than most. That's the only real advantage. The fiber is low, glycemic index is moderate, and it goes soft in milk in seconds. The fortification list is long, because the processing strips out what the grain had. It's not healthy. It's just less bad than Fruit Loops. Occasionally fine. Almost there. Raisin Bran. Sounds healthy. Bran plus fruit. What could go wrong? The sugar, that's what. The raisins come coated in extra sugar, on top of what they already have naturally. A serving can carry as much sugar as a cookie, sometimes more. The bran itself is fine, but it's buried under sweetened dried fruit and added sugar. A decent idea turned into a problem. Check any brand you buy. The numbers may surprise you. Better to avoid. Next, Honey Nut Cheerios. This is where the Cheerios brand splits in two. Plain Cheerios was acceptable. This one is not. The honey and sugar coating more than doubles the sugar content. Compared to plain, it's marketed with the same heart health messaging as the original, but the added sugar undercuts that entirely. The almond flavoring is artificial, almost no actual almonds. A marketing upgrade on a product that didn't need one. Better to avoid. Let's keep going. Commercial granola, the sweetened kind. Real granola can be one of the best options on this list. Oats, nuts, a little honey, baked. But what lines most supermarket shelves is something else. Oats plus enough sugar and oil to qualify as a baked dessert. Some brands pack more sugar per serving than a glazed donut. The word granola has become a health halo, and the industry is using it to sell candy clusters. If the ingredient list has more than 8 items, and sugar appears in the first 3, put it back. Better to avoid as an everyday breakfast. Last, the Frosted Kids cereal with marshmallows. This is the one from the start, the one marketed as part of a balanced breakfast. Here's how that phrase works. It means, this alone is not enough. You need real food alongside it. They're admitting it, while selling it as breakfast. The marshmallows? Corn syrup, sugar, and gelatin, pressed into shapes. The cereal pieces? Extruded oat flour, cut into shapes, coated in sugar. The colors don't exist in nature. Synthetic dyes, designed to trigger excitement in children. When you pour milk, it turns colors. That's dye washing off into your child's breakfast. A real bowl of oats costs the same. Takes 5 minutes. Worst choice. And it's the one most parents buy without thinking twice. That's the whole ranking. Top picks: steel-cut oats, plain muesli, rolled oats, shredded wheat. And those marshmallow cereals? Part of a balanced breakfast is the admission, not the endorsement. Next, I ranked yogurts, healthiest to worst. The one everyone thinks is healthy lands near the bottom. Links on screen. What cereal is in your kitchen right now? Tell me below. Subscribe. See you there.